is it? The last commentary from me for a few months at least. I don't know, it might even be a few weeks. It depends how my head is, because I'm going to be league racing. So, and my head can't handle long races at the moment. So hopefully I can get that sorted. Hopefully I can get that sorted soon. But we'll have to see, because I'm racing for a while and then my head, right at the start of my head, because I've got a lazy eye, which is why I wear glasses. So right at the start, just feels like it's just been stabbed with a needle, like constantly, and it's not a fun time. It is not a fun time at all. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Oi, Mackenzie, you can sod off. It's not very nice. I'm gonna try and get as many people in here as possible, because this is gonna be the last one I'm doing, and for quite a while at least. Hopefully, my head can put up with league racing again. But if it doesn't, then you'll see me back doing this in a few weeks. Guess what? What would you like me to guess, my good sir? That sounded too formal, and I really don't like that. Also, do you like the thumbnail? Because I do. I started streaming on Twitch. That's cool. And no, I'm not going to plug your Twitch. I'm not going to plug it, but is that like an achievement or something? Yeah, thumbnail nice. Thank you. I spent ages on it, getting all the reflections on the cars working and stuff. I spent fucking ages on it. Yeah, but I mean, well done for streaming on Twitch, I guess. But yeah. Bruh, well done. Let me just contact one of my mates, let them know what we do be doing. Where the fuck is he? Oh, it's got... You ungrateful bastard, you're what? No. Yep, that's me. That's not very nice. Leave a like on the stream or I'll have to remove your mod. I'm kidding. Nah. Do both. Why am I reading out my fucking conversation? That's just weird. 13 drivers. So actually, everyone who said that was going to turn out has turned out, and Mark hasn't actually selected a car. Anyway, we can't stay long. Why can't you stay long, my good sir? It is the last race, you must stay. It is a legal requirement. Please. Message retracted. Oh. Because I got to sleep. Well, no you don't. It's only 8 o'clock, man. Why are you sleeping at 8 o'clock? You're the same age as me. You're also ill. That's not a good enough... I commentated while I was ill. I was about a day out of hospital when I commentated, so shut up. I know, just have it on in the background or something. If you fall asleep with it on, that's fine. That is fine. It's even been active for 5 days. Oh. Parents said so. Ah, damn. You know, I mean, you should explain to your parents that, I don't know. You should tell your parents I'm more special. There you go. Hi, yes, he is here. Big Benjamin is here. And yes, that's your name now. So, yeah. Right, some information on the race. So currently, the championship standing, so we have got a championship fight going into the finale. The gap, I believe, is 13 points. I think. I think it's 13 points. But Nazarus, who's currently leading the championship, is starting at the back. He's got a qualifying ban for what happened last race with him and Corey. Well, it wasn't really for that. We determined that incident last race to be a racing incident, but he did reset to track, and the rule states that if you reset to track, you get a qualifying ban, unless if it was like an automatic one. So if you're going miles off at Brazil, like at the first corner, you get automatically reset, or like at France, but it wasn't that. So yeah, he's got that to deal with. So, but I would like to clarify something. If you do see him on track, don't worry. He's allowed out for an out lap, so he can put his setup on and apply park firme, but he can't then go on to a time lap. He has to pit on that lap, and then you won't see him out again. So chances are he's going to probably be the first one you see on track. How did I end up here? I don't know, Terry. How did you end up here? It would be great if you could stay. It's the last one we're doing for a pretty long time. Hopefully a long time, because, well, I'm going back to league racing, basically. And, unless if my head does what my head does when I'm playing F1 for quite a while, as you know, Terry, then I'll be back doing this. But for now, at this moment in time, this is the last one. We're going to keep on board with Nazareth just to double check that he's not going out on track for a time lap. But here he is, there he is. So, in terms of the championship, the gap, I believe, is 13 points. Let me just check. G1 standings. Okay, so the gap in the championship, yeah, is 13 points. And I discussed with someone the other day of how Nazareth can win. Let's have a look. Let's just see. Right, as long as Nazareth outscores him by 13 points. So You get 40 points for a win. Slayer needs at least 8th and at least 8th place, and Nazareth needs a DNF for him to win. But that can be changed as well. Or he needs a DNF or just be at the points. Top 15 is the points. I guess I'll stay. Also, I got my hair finally cut. Well done, and thank you for staying. That will be greatly appreciated. But so right. So if Nazareth wins the race, Slayer needs I think second and I think at least second. I don't know. Hang on. No, hang on. You need to come. Okay, so for Slayer to win the championship, he needs to win the race, and Nazareth needs to come 4th. Basically. But I think if Nazareth wins, then he has it anyway, no matter what Slayer does. But that's currently the situation. But here goes Nazareth into the pit, so he hasn't set a time lap. That is good to see. And he's retired as well. That's okay. Yeah, he actually did what we told him to. That is a surprise. I'd like to say something reverse on the chat. Right, here is A. Kalioris, the only racing point here this week. So Briggsy once again, not at the finale. There's some stuff going on. You missed the spun out Merc. Yeah, fair enough. Oh well, I'm focused on other things. But I've had to work out the championship, right? Leave it out. But yeah, Briggsy not here once again. Work and stuff apparently. So unfortunately, he's not here for the finale, which is a shame, really. Would have been good to see him here. But what's important is that 2 championship contenders are in fact here, which is what you want. So seeing where they turn to, Becco, interestingly, is already retired, but I'm not sure why. As Caliora sets fastest lap of a 1:34.3. But why is Becco retired, considering? I mean, Terry says he spun out, but unless if he crashed as well. Corey's retired as well. That's near the last corner. I think there's actually... I think there's a crash there. Yeah, I think Corey spun and crashed. From what I'm seeing on the map there, that doesn't look like a place you'd retire. He looks like... Yeah, he has. Second to last corner. I've done the same there before. That corner really bites. I've done it as well. You take too much, it just will bite you and just slap you around. But that's Corey out of today's qualifying, and Becco. So already quite a dramatic qualifying. But why is Mark Hanley in the McLaren? Okay, Dacuna's not here this week, but I mean, it's good to see 2 McLarens here. But I don't think Mark Hanley's going to get points for McLaren. They've already. Oh, by the way, in terms of constructors, McLaren has it. They've already got the Constructors' Championship. And so that's for Purple Sector 1 for Mark Hanley. He looked like he cut turn 5 there. Yeah, I think it's turn 5. But mate, clearly wasn't invalidated. His Tiger Bell's on his out lap, so we've got both Mercedes. Obviously, they can't clinch the Constructors now. Oh, John A. Kalioris is GFO Aguilas. Oh, he's changed his name, has he? Oh, that's fair enough. Okay, so Aguilas is A. Kalioris on the Racing Point. That is fair enough. Okay, cool. Thank you. That's very helpful from the man in the live chat there. I can't say your name, but you know who you are. Did you hear? Apparently Ferrari had the best pit stop today. I watched the race. It did look like they actually did. They had a pretty decent stop, and Russell nearly got the points. I don't know what happened. They never showed it. I don't know if he made a mistake or something. He was in 10th and gaining, 11th, rapidly gaining on Alonso. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah. But I think Ferrari actually did. As here comes Mark Haney round. I was calling a bit of a snap at the back end. I was going to put him 5th, so he must have lost a few temps there. I wonder what Slayer can do. Here he comes. Our championship contender. It's vital this race we need to get pole. Because in the fact this track's a hard track to overtake at. So what he's going to want pole position. He goes on to pole, provisionally, with a 1:34.1. So that's how he's going to want to keep it before the end of the race. Because in terms of the F2 Championship, if you were here watching that back around Christmas time, early January, Slayer had it very difficult. He didn't really have a great time. Leclerc missed out on the podium, yeah, but don't get me wrong, Leclerc got a really good start, but I didn't expect him to stay there because Bottas and the Merc and Spain's basically Mercedes track. So the race itself was shit, but in terms of strategy, it was quite good. A lot of people were saying it was like Hungary 2019, but the thing is, Hungary 2019 was actually a decent race. This was just shit. Like, please get the track off the calendar or just get rid of the last chicane. But yeah. What was I saying before? Tiger Val hasn't set a lap yet. Someone's gone off just near the hotel. I think that was just him it's just Mark Canely letting someone past. Here is, oh, I mean, that's a very interesting racing line from Aguilas there. 1 point between Leclerc and Norris, so yeah, that's true. McLaren's looked like he struggled a bit. I don't think McLaren looked like, I mean, Norris looked like he struggled quite a bit. Because Ricciardo was doing well, actually. I think that's the first time he's actually had a really good race. So I think he's starting to get to grips with that car, which is good to see. Let's see what's going on here. Cold Steel coming out of the pits, currently sitting in 8th. Keep in mind, chances are he won't go until last. I think Naz is going to probably start ahead of Corey. I'm not sure. That's a weird one if he does, considering he hasn't even, because he lasted left time. Leclerc can beat him, I believe in him. I don't know, because that McLaren's looking mighty quick this season. The Ferrari's starting to look better, but I think in terms of the Ferrari's struggling with tyres, it's got the slowest engine still. McLaren's got that Mercedes in it. They've got 2 quick drivers. Don't get me wrong, I think Leclerc and Sainz are massively talented drivers, but they haven't got the car. I think McLaren have got the car compared to Ferrari. Oh, hello Briggsy. You should be on track, but it sucks. It's a shame. Leclerc has to do it. I don't think he has to do it. This season, if I'm honest, I think Ferrari is sort of going to start treating this season as a throwaway season. The regulations are changing next year, and they were largely, for this year, they were largely locked in from last year, so they couldn't have really done much. So, I don't think there's going to be a huge... I don't think Ferrari's going to be putting max effort in. I think it's just a bit of a throwaway season for them. Haas as well, obviously, is a throwaway season. I think Haas is going to be out there for one. It'll be Team Mazepin, whatever the fuck they call it. Ilott needs to be on F1 next year. I think Raikkonen's mudded. He needs to go. Why did Corey? He crashed. He crashed, Nazareth, that's all. He crashed at the second to last corner. That's why he retired, mate. He has to do it so I can laugh at Ethan. I prefer Ricciardo to Norris. My dad prefers Norris to Ricciardo. So I like Norris, but I much prefer Russell. Like, Russell has to be in that Mercedes next year, surely. Did you see what Bottas did with Hamilton today in the race, Terry? I can't wait to get back racing. I don't think any of this, man. I can't wait either. I'm excited for it. I'm a bit worried that my head I get my really bad headaches again, which I hope not. If that does happen, if I get my really bad headaches where it feels like I'm getting a needle shoved in the right side of my head, my temple, then I'll be back commentating. But I want to race. I think I could definitely pick up all podiums. I'm not going to be too ambitious. It'll be my first time league racing like properly league racing in over 2 years. By that point, it'll only be 3 years. So I'm not going to go on and be like, oh yeah, I'll win the championship. So I saw it. I forgot what he did though. I got more pissed at Stroll with what he did to Gasly. What? Stroll got forced. That was Stroll and Alonso, wasn't it? Yeah. The hell happened to... I didn't see anything happening to Stroll and Gasly. I don't remember it anyway. The race was that dull. I remember Stroll and Alonso. I think it was Alonso, where Alonso pushed Stroll off the track. Gasly just had a shit race, to be fair. Most of it was down to his own doing, like missing the grid slot and stuff. Giovinazzi had a shit race as well. We got that pit stop went to shit. I think it was Stroll. I don't know. I don't think it was. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. I don't remember the race. I'm glad I don't. It's going to be one of the ones I forget. In terms of strategy, the last few laps were pretty alright. But apart from that, it was bloody awful. Okay. Right, lap updates. Haven't done them in a while. Apologies. But Tiger Val currently sitting on provisional pole for 1:33.2. Aguilas or Calioris, I'm going to call him Aguilas, it's just easier, sitting in second with a 1:33.9. Stayuvento with a 1:34. Slayer with a 1:34.1. So keep in mind track conditions will be improving over. So chances are we will see quicker laps being set throughout the session. Basically a car moved the last second. Oh, I know what you mean now. Yeah, that was Stroll's fault. Yeah, I remember what you mean now. I don't think. I think it was bad, but it wasn't the worst thing. They didn't touch. I don't see it being. I think honestly, I think Stroll underestimated the power of that DRS. To be honest, because how powerful it gets when you're close to the car. I mean, I think if there was a headwind, it'd be even more powerful, but there wasn't one. It was a tailwind, so if anything, that's probably what made the race even more unbearable. The fact that there was already barely any air to push a gap in as it is. Right, so Slayer's currently gone second. Well, I'm 33.7. I wonder how Nazareth will recover. To be fair, it's an emptier lobby than usual, a bit like last week, but Abu Dhabi is notorious for being quite hard to overtake, at least in real life. I think in the game it'll be a lot easier. I've seen it myself, but I think league racing around here has been pretty good from what I've seen. Also, some drivers, I wouldn't be surprised, some drivers, if they're sort of in a nowhere zone in the race, they'll sort of treat it as a practice race, because we are coming back here in the post-season thing. I'm not going to be racing with these guys. I'll be racing in Group 2. I was going to be in Group 1, but I was too late. But I'll be in Group 2, so I've got Group 1 pace. I mean, Server says I have, but so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But what did Bracey say? Sorry, I saw your comments. I haven't read it out yet. It's going to be close to championship. Yeah, I read out earlier what needs to happen. I think it was Slayer needs to win and Nazareth needs to finish 4th if Slayer wants the title, and Nazareth just effectively has to, all Nazareth has to do is to be ahead of Slayer, even if it's by only 1 position. He has the championship. So that's so Aguilar's clearly testing a new track layout then. I thought they were refurbishing Melbourne, but no, clearly they're refurbishing Abu Dhabi instead and trying to make it a bit, how do I put this? Oh yeah, a bit less shit. But Slayer's retired, so he's not going to be setting another lap. He hasn't got the time to anyway. So this is it. This is the final push. Slayer's only a couple tenths ahead of Aguilas. That's a strange view of Aguilas, who chance on will probably go quicker. Yep. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Slayer gets pushed down to 4th. That's still not bad. So, effect night. If anyone finishing this race is going to get points. So, with our system, we have top 15 to get points. I think we should have changed it for this race. I think we might change it for that. I might put a thing towards the admins, Briggsy, that we should probably change the system next season. I think what we should do is we want to do top 10, but you get 10 points for the win, 9 points for 9, like that. So the gap shouldn't be that big. Someone's had an off here, and that is Calioris, who appears to have spun out of the hairpin. I believe it's a turn 8 hairpin. And oh, he's gone into the wall again and appeared to have dug into it. So that's his quali lap thrown away. So Slayer's going to be breathing. He's going to be just gasping for fresh air now after that. That's going to let him let out a sigh of relief. Now that he knows that Calioris will not be improving on his lap. But let's keep an eye on Stuyvesantino here going into the chicane. This is where Hulkenberg got flipped back in 2018. Takes a lot of curb on exit from my experience. That's not really what you want to do. You want to try and avoid that curb and try and go over as a blind crest. As well, not a blind crest, it's just a crest that goes over where they're near the apexes. So currently Stuyvesantino a tenth slower than his previous lap. So at current stage, Slayer is starting second. Let's see what Tiger Val can do. Comes through the last corner. Does he improve on his lap? Nearly exceeds track limits, and he does so by a tenth. That's a 1:33.1. Another rocket lap from Tiger Val, who is on pole position. Could definitely. I can definitely see him winning today. Infamous SMG out of nowhere has just gone into second place. That's a brilliant lap. I did not expect that from him. Stuyvesantino somehow improves in the last sector and goes into second and takes second from Infamous SMG, only 20 milliseconds quicker than Infamous. That Slayer pushed down to 4th. That's not quite what he wanted, and he only needed a matter of a few milliseconds to claim 3rd, and still only a few less than a tenth just to claim that front row start. That's just how qualifying is, but that is your starting order for the Abu Dhabi GP and our season finale. I hope you all like the thumbnail. I went for a gold theme with this one. But there's your pole sister Tiger Val with a 1:31. There's your pole sister Tiger Val with a 1:33.114. So there's your starting order for today's race. Tiger Val with a second pole position in a row. Stuyvesantino surprisingly sitting second place, followed by Infamous SMG in the Renault in 3rd. Coming in 4th to back up the second row of the grid is Slayer, and in 5th onto the 3rd row of the grid is Calioris, or Caloris. Followed in 6th by person from the same country as Calioris in 6th place with Bro Louis Gaming, followed by Sarge, Infamous's teammate, in 7th. Atmos in 8th, Marcanely 9th, and then I think from there's going to be nothing. Will there be a massive crash? I have absolutely no clue. So I'm not a bloody fortune teller, so I can't really say if there will be one or not. Basically. Would there be a... Of course you're the one to ask that as well. Right, this is it then. I feel somewhat emotional. It's so weird. This is going to be the last time I hope, not hopefully, but last time I'm doing this for a good few months. I'm hoping to come back and do it again for next season, but yeah. What's the percentage of one? What? Mate, I don't fucking know. I'm not a bloody fortune teller. I don't know. You'll just have to watch and see, and yeah. That's it. Just watch and find out. Anyway, there's your predicted pit stop strategy at the top of the screen. Interestingly, a 3-stop, which I doubt would happen, but there is a 2-stop strategy. The hard tyre is not looking viable at all today in this race. As we go underway for the formation lap, that's an odd one. Tiger Val stormed away. Let's see how close the rest of the pack are. Right, so this is who we're going to be wanting to keep an eye on. See how he could do a recovery today in the race. There's your predicted pit stop strategy again. 3-stopper, double soft, double medium. 2-stopper, double medium, and 1 set of soft. God, I can't believe this is it. I really can't. I thought it's mental how quick it's gone. If you think about it, I started this in the second lockdown. We've gone through 2 lockdowns of me doing this now. And when you say it like that, and I've been doing this for 6-7 months now. Since November I've been doing it. I think it was November. It was either I think it was late October actually. It was either late October or just after my birthday. But it's been 6 months or so, and when you say it like that, it sounds like it's been ages, but no, it feels like literally, I know it's like a saying everyone says, but it feels like literally yesterday that I was having bloody anxiety about the fact that I'd be back on YouTube. I never thought I'd come back. I remember I firmly just went, no, I'm not doing YouTube again. But I'm back, and over 100 subscribers in a few months. Just insane, really, absolutely mental, and I didn't expect to be here, but I can't believe this is it. Let's make it a good one, eh? Come on. As the lights are coming on for the last time this season. And it's lights out, and away we go here at Abu Dhabi. Tiger Val with a brilliant start, followed by Slayer, trying to go around the outside of turn 1, and does so. That's crucial for him as he claims 2nd place. Infamous SMG, not with a great start, has fallen down to 5th place further back. There, Broly Gaming also not with a good start. Atmos as well. Nazar's already up into the points paying positions. It's a brilliant start from him. It's down the inside. Goes Bro Louis Gaming on Infamous SMG, which turns to the outside for the hairpin. That's a Red Bull going wide there. That's Corey into the hairpin. We goes a really nice little battle there, and that's 6th for Bro Louis Gaming. If you go onto the long straight, I think it was 1.2 kilometers. So a perfect slipstream fest, but Tiger Val already a 2nd into the lead up here. That's absolutely insane. As I believe as Nazareth on defensive from Corey. Corey thinks about going to down the inside, but sensibly backs out. But Mark Andy's just got ahead of Tiger Val for 7th. Further up ahead is only a 2/10 gap between. As here comes Stay Juventino back on Slayer. Doesn't go for the move into the triple chicane there. Further back, Nazareth has got ahead of Becco. Side by side into chicane. That's 9th for Nazareth. That's crucial for him. Already trying to storm up the field to try and claim his championship. He so desperately desires. He nearly had it in Formula 2 and snatched by Briggsy. So he's going to be battle hungry for this one today. It's only half a second up here. Separating Stay Juventus. Corey's just got ahead of Becco for 10th place. That's well, I wonder where I think he overtook at the tight break. He was right before the hotel. That's an interesting place to overtake. A side by side with the the Racing Point and the Renault onto the pit straight, both very close together. As DRS is definitely not lap 3. The race has just started. So I don't know why it's saying it's lap 3 already. DRS shouldn't be enabled. There's a blue flag already. I don't know what's going on. What is the game? What the hell is Bloomin' Aguilas doing? He's glitching all over the place as the order's just gone to absolute manic to see. As both Ferraris unfortunately at the back of the field. But look at the lead Tyler Brown has already, over 2 seconds at the end of just one lap. Absolutely insane from the Haas driver. I mean, that's one place we'll never actually see a Haas. So Nazareth, that's another position for Nazareth, who claims 8th into the chicane, as that's not a good exit from Calaris there, who's just been passed by Marcani. Calaris has just left the session. I think he may have lagged out, but round the outside goes Nazareth into the chicane. Not sure what's going on. Ricole's still at the back of the field, unfortunately. Sarge has somehow fallen down to 9th place. I'm not sure what happened to him. Hopefully he can recover. But at the end of only he's gone back to 2. Okay, he's come back. He should be able to just hop back in this car and go from where he left off. As that's a bit of contact with the wall there from Nazareth. Does it give him damage? Can't quite see any Tiger Brown setting fastest lap. Doesn't look like there's any damage for Nazareth's Mercedes. As he's on the back of Marcani now for 6th. Keep in mind he needs 3rd. So currently he needs 5th to win. And that's round the outside goes Corey. That's a brilliant manoeuvre. I did not see that one coming. I didn't even know he was there. I'm surprised. I don't even know if Nazareth did either. But a brilliant move on the Red Bull driver. As into the back of Marcani, he goes into the back. Nazareth goes to Corey. So almost a chain reaction incident there. The DRS now enabled for any driver within a second of their teammate ahead. As Caliora sets a 9.2 second lap. I think that'll be struggle. I think people will struggle to beat that one. A 9.2 second lap. 9.2 seconds. That is. I've never seen that one before. I remember back at that. That's an F1 2016 glitch. As Corey goes to the outside of Marcani, a bit of contact and has damage and has to cut the chicane. Broiler Gaming also cutting the chicane. I think it must have been pushed by Marcani. As Corey goes slow and lets Marcani back through and Broiler Gaming. But yeah, I haven't seen that sort of glitch since F1 2016 where it was like millisecond laps. The gaps have gone. Sarge is now ahead of Nazareth. Something's happening to him. He's not found. He said he doesn't like his track, and given the evidence of his performance so far, I can basically confirm that. But look how close the pack is today. They're not supposed to see it like this. So to the pit straight we go. That's the McLaren of Marcani being passed by Sarge into turn 1. Don't often see too many overtakes there, but we've just seen one, and that's 7th for Sarge. Nazareth's currently 9th, so as it stands, I believe Slayer is going to be the champion. As long as he just gets an extra 13 points. It's down the inside, goes Nazareth on Marcani. God, that was tight. And late as well. Onto the 1.2 kilometres straight we go. As it should be a relatively easy overtake for Nazareth, who's passed Marcani before the chicane. Maybe not, as Marcani tries to fight back and does so. Contact. Is Nazareth going to go around? No, Marcani nearly does. But that has not gone well for him, as he nearly loses 11th to Atmos as well. But Atmos just waiting to pass in the background further up ahead. And from this SMG just gone past Juventino. Corey and Broilery Gaming having a tussle, but Corey's won out that one. So Atmos has just gone down the inside of Marcani for 10th. That's a good, must look like a decent overtake from the Ferrari driver. He's going to want to try and round out this season on a high note. Bit of a wobble from Sarge. Now just waiting to pounce. Right, Louis Gaming, although with solid, consistent pace, doesn't look as quick as the job is behind him in the number 13 car, which is fine enough. The exact number Pastor Maldonado used in 2014 and 15, and also referred to as one of the most unlucky numbers. Mark Hanley has pitted. He did have front wing damage, so that is a pit stop for Mark Hanley. Front wing, and we'll see what tyre he's going to the medium tyre then. It's interesting, so about half the grid on mediums, but I think slightly more people are on softs. So here goes Nazareth on Sarge, using overtake, clearly has more straight line speed. Sarge trying to fight back, trying to squeeze him really against the wall, but to no avail. It's into the chicane and there's contact there. That could have ended a lot worse, but it didn't. Nazareth now going to place 6. Blimey, he's on an absolute charge. He only needs, he only needs about one more position. He's got it. But let's see what him and Corey can do. Keep in mind, these two touched last race, so I don't think Corey's going to be wanting to concede his position lightly. Corey is a brilliantly fast driver. It's really good to see him in the league. He's really brought a needle in the haystack for Nazareth. Steve Ventina, the first driver of the race to get a time penalty. Very easy to get a penalty around the track, especially at the second to last corner. Royce just gone past Cold Steel. He's back in the race as well as Sarge has pitted. I think he's going to go onto the medium tyres. Let's have a look then. There's the Renault pit crew racing eagerly for him. Pulls into his pit box, and yes, it is a set of fresh medium tyres. A pretty decent pit stop, around 2 seconds I believe. So that's the undercut. Sarge on quite a few drives actually. He goes into one of the strangest pit exits of the season. He goes underneath the track and then comes back up. Let's have a look what's going on up here. Looking very close. Becco in 6th currently. Gap doesn't seem to be sort of staying the same by the looks of it between him and Corey. But Becco getting close to Louis Gaming, goes round the outside. That's hard to pull off. Bats the back out of it. Probably would have been squeezed in at the second corner at the chicane. Amro's also involved in that battle. It'd be good to see him pick up some good points. He's in the points anyway. Everyone in the race is in the points. So if you're a really slow driver and you join today, then well, good for you. You'd still be in the points. It's the top 14, not the top 15 points. So Marcani only with 2 points currently. Yeah, the gap really isn't getting smaller, is it? Between, I think the gap might be getting a bit bigger. So Corey going very fast. So I wouldn't be surprised if he could have clinched pole. Fortunately, he actually retired. Well, he crashed, basically. So it's his own fault. But it looked like he just lost it between the second to last and the last corner. No DRS on the pit straight anymore. Dear God, can they bring it back? It was only there for 2018. Yeah, it didn't do much, but now DRS is more powerful. Please just bring it back. Anything to increase the overtaking of this shocking track. The yellow flag up in sector 2. That's Atmos has spun. That's unfortunate for him. There goes Aguilar's pass. So as Corey has got ahead of Stelio Ventino for 4th, that's a good pass for him. Yeah, looks already firmly ahead. He must have got past him before the corner even started. As Becco round the outside of Louis Gaming, there is contact, but oh God, nearly spins Louis Gaming. I know that wasn't constipation; it was just a moment of surprise. Infamous SMG getting close to Slayer. Slayer has to hold Infamous here. Otherwise, I think Nash just got it if he doesn't hold it. So yeah. Why did the Saviors up here? And there's a spinning Ferrari. It's Sebastian Vettel, and he's spun. Slayer's gonna be. I think Slayer knows he needs to keep Infamous behind. He needs to get as best of a finish as he can. Like that has pitted. I think Slayer should have pitted with him. Done a surprise undercut on Infamous, but clearly not, as he pitched for a fresh set of medium tyres. As Slayer's saved up in that, okay, Slayer's got about 25% of his battery, but clearly didn't get a very good sector. Look how close Infamous is now. Most of the drivers starting to pit now. No pit stops, no pits from that. Okay, that's just on the medium, Slayer's on the soft, which aren't going to be lasting much longer, so I wouldn't be surprised if there is an overtake here. That's odd. Infamous has decided to not go for it yet. We're right on board with him now as he obviously goes for a late lunge and decides not to. Corey waiting to pounce in the background as well. That's an awful exit from Infamous. Here goes Corey for second. We'll ride to the left, no, the right of him, sorry, but still side by side going into the chicane. Down the inside goes Corey, which turns to the outside, which turns back to the inside, and that's a good move from Corey and claims second place. Oh, Nazareth is in the background. I think, as it stands, I think Slayer has it. Look at this. Yes, John, you're here. Good to see you, mate. We've got a good championship fight here. I'll just work out what needs to happen. Nazareth versus Slayer. Okay, so if Slayer wants to win the championship, he needs to win, and Nazareth needs to come fourth. So if Slayer finishes second, Nazareth needs to be fifth, and so on and so on. Come on, Slayer. Dakunda, good to see you, man. But yeah, currently, so let's say if Slayer wins, Nazareth needs to finish fourth. No, if Nazareth finishes fourth and Slayer wins, Slayer has the title. And it essentially goes down. So Slayer finishes second, and Nazareth is fifth. Slayer gets the title, and so on and so on. Effectively, Nazareth just needs to be within 3 positions. Within 2. To get the title. Slayer has pitted. Gone for a fresh set of medium tyres. Hasn't actually ended up too far behind Nazareth, actually, considering the fact. Yeah, I expect the gap to be. I think. Yeah, I think Slayer can pull off the undercut on Nazareth here. Someone take that out. I think it'll be anyone. It'll be Corey, him and Corey. But I mean, at the beginning of the season, it was him and Slayer that had a lot of controversy. But given what happened last race, I think that's Slayer's been removed from that equation, and Corey's the other one. Doesn't appear to get particularly on well with Nazareth. I think a decent race so far. Tiger Val right on the back of Bro Louis Gaming here. I think got Louis on really old soft tyres compared to Tiger Val's new one. He's going to try and go to the outside. Tries it, can't quite put it off. Goes to which he's going to try the inside. Corner tightens up on you like beyond belief. Onto the pit straight now. Then Nazareth. No, Infamous is pitted. Oh, close. Yeah, Bro Louis is struggling. Okay, so now Slayer's come out ahead of Infamous, so the undercut's worked. No, it's the overcut, wasn't it? Was it? No, it was the undercut. Definitely the undercut. Jesus cross. Yeah, he did in fact die on the cross, apparently. I don't know. I'm not religious. I don't know. And that's a bit of contact there. As it, you have a brilliant exit from Tiger Val. This is going to be 5th. Here it goes, and yep, that's 4th place for Tiger Val. Come on, Alpha. Well, he's just lost it, Terry, so clearly your encouragement doesn't work. Look further back, 2 Renaults. If you're having a bit of a tussle now, DRS getting Sarge closer. That's wide for Sarge there. This just took a lot of curb there, actually. That's interesting. Bit of an offline from him there. Right, let's see what Slayer can do then. Nazareth still hasn't pitted. Surprised about that. For fuck's sake. Slayer is keeping on it. Right, let's see if Nazareth pit. He doesn't pit again. So he's going long then. Lap 11 to 18. Your 2 stops are open for the soft tyre. So I wouldn't be surprised then if we see Nazareth pit this lap. Let's look at the gap to the leader. I think you're judging by that, Slayer will come out ahead of Nazareth. I think it's about a 30-second time loss here at Abu Dhabi. With the pit lane, it's not a slow pit lane, it's a 50 mile an hour, but the exit is super slow. You go down to about 30 with that sort of hairpin type thing. Good start to spread out a bit though. Sarge falling behind his teammate. Both of them looking to get some solid points today. Atmos is getting quite close to Carrieros here, or Angelos, Angelos on the recovery drive. Now, okay, Nazareth just picked up a time penalty, that's important. So is Corey. I don't know when that happened. So currently about 6 drivers with a time penalty, it's just under half. I mean, you can't really have half drivers, 13 can't fit 30, so half is half driver. Slayer's just got past Brody, regaining for 5th. As Becco picks up a time penalty. Is Naz going to pit now? Nope, he's staying out again. The longer he stays out, is the more of a chance Slayer's going to get past him. I'm going to remain impartial. I know who I want to win the championship. Well, I don't actually. I don't actually know who I want to win. But currently, I think Nazareth is making a mistake staying out. So it'll be good to see how that develops. Tiger Val getting quite close to Becco to reclaim 3rd, and then we'll see if he's going to. I wouldn't be surprised he overtakes Nazareth if he doesn't pit soon. He goes for the hairpin move again. What an exit once again. So Tiger Val, a big fan of the hairpin today. And that's DRS, and yeah, he should easily be past him before the end of the straight, and is so. You know, H. Yeah, I am aware of the letter H in the alphabet, yes, to you know you want Slayer to win. I have to remain impartial. I don't actually know who I want to win. I have no comments. But nice and close here. Look at this, between Infamous and Stadium Encino. Here goes Infamous to the outside of the chicane, off the track, and that's a penalty. But that is 6th, but a penalty. I want Ajax to win. Thank you. You never know, I think if I do the Group 2 thing, and if my head doesn't play up, I don't know, I'm going to just ease into it. I think I'm quicker than a lot of those people. I'm going to aim for a few podiums, you never know, but I might be able to win the title. I'm not going to make it my ambition, I just want to ease into it, and whatever happens, happens, but I'm going to have to work out what my pace is compared to the rest of the first round, which is at Bahrain, which isn't my strongest track. There's a lot I need to do to improve on that. What about Charlie? He'll be at the back. He'll probably forget about it, but okay, Louis pitted. Nazareth's still out. What's he doing? He's falling behind Corey. I think Corey hasn't pitted either. Let's have a look. Stops, yep. So 3 drivers currently haven't pitted. It's a very odd strategy from the gap about about 7-8 seconds now between Slayer and Nazareth. While lapping, he takes you off. If he does, I'm going to be so pissed off with him. If he does, I can get him out of the league. That's the thing. I can easily just get him kicked out. But no, you'll probably forget. To be fair. Tiger Val. Oh, this is odd. It's usually Nazareth close to Tiger Val, but this time it's Tiger Val close. Is Nazareth going to try the one stop? He's still not pitting. What's he playing at? Look at the extra traction Tiger Val has compared to Nazareth. To the outside, but he's letting past. Bloody hell, that was close. Nearly a calamity. Okay, Becco's sensibly pitted. Surely Nazareth has to do this lap then. Surely. He's not going to want... Unless if Nazareth's going to probably try and take out Slayer. The thing is, I think if Nazareth knows, if he takes out Slayer and it's found to be his fault, we will give it to Slayer. And it'll be the same the other way around. So if Slayer takes out Nazareth, we'll give Nazareth the damage. Come on, Nazareth. So we got Nazareth support, we got Nazareth and a Slayer supporter. So for once, Terry wants the Mercedes to win, even though it always wins anyway. But Tiger Val passed Nazareth. Nazareth had to have let them past, but still second for Tiger Val. Corey still hasn't stopped. Do a Schumacher. Oh, what was it? 90s? Was it 97? No, it wasn't 97. 92, I think, wasn't it? I know it's at Adelaide. I don't remember what year it was. He was in a Benetton, I know that. And he crashed someone out and won the championship. It's more of a do with Senna. Crash into Prost and win the title. I still think that was intentional, but yeah, well, it's in the 90s, 80s now, so what can you do? 94, okay, fair enough. I wasn't born then, so I wouldn't know, but I know it happened. But yeah, 95. Which one was it, mate? Was it 96, 7, 8, 9? Which one? Make your mind up. I just know it was in the 90s. It was 94, 95, probably 95 then. Right, Nazareth still hasn't stopped. 4 seconds now. So, Slayer with a lot of pace. I mean, you can see the wear. I don't know if you can see it on stream, but you can. I can see the wear on Nazareth's front tyres. Even the rear tyres are looking crap. To be honest, they're not looking great. Yellow flag. There's a spin, and that's Mark Ainley. There's a VSC. That's not. Well, I think for Slayer, it's better than having a actual safety car, but there has been a crash for Mark Ainley in the McLaren, and he's lost his front wing. I don't believe there was a collision with another driver, but it looked like he just made a mistake coming through turn 3. It's easy to do, lose a back end spin. I've done it before. Very odd curb there. Right. I wouldn't be surprised if Slayer used this opportunity under the VSC to try and actually get a bit closer to Nazareth. Unless if this safety car stays out, VSC stays out for long enough, then this is a bless. Okay, no, maybe not. Right. I'm about to say, if it stayed out for any longer, then Nazareth could pit, and then he's still not pitting. Yeah, he must be doing the one stop. I'm saying he's going to pit lap 20 maybe, lap 18 to 20. Corey's pitted onto hard. Why is he on hard? Oh yeah, I suppose he has to, doesn't he? Just go on to the soft and then another set at the end, but the hard tyres, not the most viable race tyre. No pen to say, what's he done to my car? What's Mark Ainley done to your car? Well, he's been doing it. I actually don't know why he's in your car this week. It was meant to be an Alpha, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. 2 seconds. Mark Ainley's pitted for a new front wing. Yeah, I bloody hell, Corey's got getting close to Dave Tino, goes to the inside on fresh hard tyres. Down the inside he goes, tries to close Dave Tino off of it, does so really well. Dave Tino just got himself a time penalty as well. Let's have a look at the penalties. Most drivers on 3 seconds. Every driver except Stay Juventino on 3 seconds. Stay Juventino on 6. As Louis has just got ahead of Atmos for 10th place. Atmos, he's not having a terrible race. He's had a consistent race. Not in a poor way, but as Louis just claimed a time penalty. But he's had pretty consistent pace, let's say. He's going to get points, as here goes Louis once again on Aguilas this time. To the outside he goes. God, that's close, and that's a brilliant move round the outside for 9th place. Side of Alda BC, he's doing really well. Be good to see him win. 1.7 now, the gap between Nazareth Slay. As it stands, Nazareth has got the championship, but Nazareth hasn't stopped. Look how close it is, 1.3. So Nazareth needs to pit. His tyres, I think if he doesn't pit soon, he's going to be facing puncture here. He forced the Tiger Bell. I hope he wins. He deserves to win. He's been on it all, well, not all season. I've been here all season. But since he's joined, he's been on it. So seeing him win today will be such a good thing to see, and I really want it to happen. 9/10. Either Nazareth is playing at something. Yeah, he's got to hit this lap, surely. Another yellow flag. There's a yellow flag for Calioris, who spun before the hairpin. Looks to be coming out of turn 6. Oh, and he spun again. And that's his front wing gone to Narnia. As he's retired. Fully this time, 100% he's retired and given up. But that's the end of the season for Calioris. Hasn't been here too long. They've shown decent pace, but they decided to retire. And that's the last time we'll see of him in this season. 2 attempts now. As okay, Nazareth finally pitted. Oh, nearly spins going into the pit. Nearly. As Corey, interestingly, sets fastest lap on 1:37. That's a tiny bit slower than the 8-second fastest lap we had earlier. As a set of soft tyres for Nazareth. Currently, Slayer's the champion. Corey's just picked up a penalty. Nazareth's got a fart on his hand. He's on quicker tyres. There's still 10 laps to go. If he might be able to take him 10 laps. I mean, he took those mediums 18. That's not bad. Let's have a look. 2 drivers on hards. Well, there was 3, but one's retired. What's he doing? What is he doing to Briggs' car? No, he's wrecking it at the moment. Or wrecked it, I should say. Right, let's see what Louis can do against Nazareth. I don't think he's going to fight too hard. He's got no battery left as well. There goes Nazareth past before the chicane. Really easy overtake for him, but that's Corey up into 3rd. 10 laps to go. And a brilliant race. Another yellow flag. No way. Is that Slayer? No, it's Marcanley. Marcanley's out. That's a crash in another VSC. Luckily, not a full safety car. Luckily for Slayer, I should say. Not a full safety car. In some ways, lucky for Nazareth, because you can try again under VSC, and it's also going to help his tyres out a bit. Slayer, the goodness says in the chat. This has actually been a pretty entertaining race. I think the fact that it's a championship on the line has made it more entertaining. It's back under green flag conditions we go then. And Corey's looking very close to Infamous. Or should I say Infamous looking close to Corey. Whatever way you like. As Becco appears to have gone past Tiger Val. What's happened there? Tiger Val's pitted. Nazar win this. What Terry says. We'll have to see. He's on soft. He should fear it. He's probably the quickest driver in the league, and he's on the quickest tyres on the track. So, yeah. He needs 4th to win. He's got a long way to climb. Look at the gaps on the map there. You know, he either needs... Yeah, he needs 4th or 5th. I think it's 4th, yeah. There can be one car separating them, I'm pretty sure. Slayer. There can be one car separating them. If Slayer wins by 2 positions, so if there's a car separating Nazareth and Slayer, Nazareth has the championship. If it's separated by 2 positions, I believe Slayer has the championship. So if Nazareth finishes as it is now. If Nazareth finishes, he has lost the championship. Slayer has it, which will be a hell of a story. But Nazareth is looking on it. Will Becco fight Nazareth? I'm not sure. I mean, they haven't got a Constructors' Championship to fight for now, but he knows his teammates fighting for a championship. Dave Ventino's pitted. Oh, he's not pitted, he's crashed. He's crashed into the pit wall. I think he's stuck. No, he's got out of it. And he's going to pull back on, track. Is he retired? Yeah, he's retired. Dave Ventino ending his season. He's been disqualified. Oh, I think he was disqualified for blocking the pit lane, I believe. But that's a yellow flag there at the last corner. And a disqualification for Stay Ventino. Here goes Nazareth on Becco. And it's past him. Will Becco fight? Yeah, Becco's not going to fight back. He's on older tyres. He's on harder tyres. Slayer and... Oh, that's a corner cut. That's not helpful as Corey's passed. Nazareth currently has the championship. Stay Ventino's left, so... Oh, blimey. Okay, that's dramatic. Did Slayer make a mistake? Because last time I checked, the gap was... There goes Cold Steel. Good to see him getting involved in some racing. Trying to go for a move on Atmos into chicane. Slayer's bottled it. Yeah, I think he has at the moment. Yeah, he's fallen behind. Sarge with a time penalty. Right, the only thing that will save him now is penalties. So, yeah. Currently, unless if Corey crashes or something. No, actually, no. Hang on, no. Sorry, I misspoke. Yeah, currently, Slayer's won the championship still. The gap's still 2 positions. As long as it doesn't get to 1 position, Slayer is safe. He has it. But Infamous is looking rapid on the back of Slayer. Ferrari, please no collisions. Cold Steel surprised. Cold Steel, you're a lad, mate. I'm surprised you haven't got penalties. usually every driver has penalties, but currently he's the only one without them. So good on him. Tiger has dropped. What happened? I don't know. Pit stop maybe? Let's have a look. Maybe he's gone for his 2nd stop. Yeah, okay, he's on a 2 stop, that's why he's just gone for a 2nd pit stop. Right, if Slayer's smart, he's either gonna... No, I don't think he should pit. No, I don't, no. I think no, that's a stupid idea for me. Sorry, don't ignore it. Tiger Val on new softs. Oh god, it's close between him and Infamous. If Infamous is smart, I think he should actually pit. I think Infamous can pit, go on to softs, make up the time and get past Slayer. That's what I've worked out. I don't think staying out is just going to wear his tyres out more. It's going to overheat his engine. And he's going to use up all of his battery, just trying to get past Slayer. If Corey wins this, that'll be, I don't know. I think, yeah, Corey can win, I think. He's on hards, they will last to the end. 100% they will last. Slayer holding his ground. Gap is still 6.5, so Nazareth is actually struggling a lot around this track. Usually he'd be gaining on Tiger Val and passing him, but not today. Gap's staying about the same. Oh, he goes, Naz. Down the inside goes Infamous. So, yeah, Naz just back in contention for the championship. Half a second. Imagine if Corey or Infamous crashed near the end. Insane. That would be insane. Right, you know what we're gonna do? Let's have a look at the race director incidents. Let's see how Nazar's doing. 1, 2. He's gonna have 3. See if he's on any more. There's a lot of them. 3. That's his penalty. 1, 2. Okay, he's on one. He's on one chance. If Nazar succeeds again, that's it, that's another 3 seconds. I don't think it'll do much, but it's still 3 seconds on left. Sayers keeping close to Infamous. Infamous has been quick. Out of nowhere in qualifying, he was quick actually. So, please, I want a huge crash. No, I don't. Bring out a safety car. Shit, eh? Here goes Sarge on Louis. Easy DRS move, and that's 7th place. Yeah, Nazareth is falling back, and Tiger Valve's gaining on Slayer. If anything, Slayer's gaining on Infamous. Slayer knows what he has to do. I haven't seen. It's so good to see Slayer right up there again. I don't think we've seen it in a while. Really good to see him up there again, fighting with the top 3. Well, he is in the top 3, but fighting with the main guys. What the heck? How's that happened? Down the inside goes Slayer. Oh bloody hell! And that's Slayer's he's fucked it. That's it. Tiger Val into 2nd. Slayer round the outside of Infamous, but that's not enough currently. Tiger Val gonna probably try and go off into the distance now. It's Nazareth. I think Nazareth knows he should be alright. If he stays where he is, he will be champion. Four laps to go. Nat Slayer's struggling. He's struggling with his tyres now on 100%. That was a terrible exit. That was a really bad exit from him. Sarge on Becco now. Probably soon overtaken to the 2nd chicane on the back straight. No, it's not really a straight, is it? It's a thing. It's not straight, so what do you call it? There goes Sarge on Becco. Round the outside. It's close, but that's a good move from Sarge actually. As Atlas and Cold still having a nice little tussle. Unfortunately at the back, but still in the points, which I think they both know. There's Slayer, because we're in the last quarter, he's gaining. Slayer's gonna need, how old is his tyres now? Infamous on 6 seconds of penalties. So if anything, yeah, not quite. Wait till it goes up to 2 seconds, 3 seconds, okay, right, so now currently Nazareth is 4th. Six lap old, he's soft, they should be, they'll be fine. Yeah, they'll be fine. But, so currently as it stands, Nazareth will be champion. he goes. Infamous is trying his best. I don't know, maybe he's actually holding behind Slayer. He's getting close. About just a few laps now. A few laps left of commentating for a few months. I hope this isn't the last time I'm commentating. I really do. I really do hope. I love doing this. I really do love it. But don't think this is the end of the channel by any means. No, I've got some big things in the works. Me and Ben have got some plans to make some stuff. There's 2 attempts between Nazareth and Slayer, like Nazareth and Infamous. Infamous must have got a shocking exit, or Nazareth's got a brilliant exit. One or the other, or Nazareth's just too quick. Right, this is important now. Currently, Nazareth's the champion. I think he knows. Slayer needed a 13-point advantage, hasn't got it. Apparently, I think. Don't quote me on it, but I think. Daddy inside goes. Nazareth rounding outside goes. They're gonna have to probably back out that one. Oh god. Okay, centre me backs out, and there goes the championship. Oh, that's contact. These two have had some tussles before. Yep, that's third for Nazareth, and effectively the championship as it stands. Louis getting quite close to Pecco. Unless if Nazareth makes a mistake, then that's it for him. But I doubt Nazareth will make a mistake. He did an F2 and they were hard to control, but I mean, you can tell it's not his track. He's not been that quick. Obviously we can't tell what it will be like in qualifying. As he got a flag up ahead. Flares out. Flares spun, and that's it. That's definitely in the mud now. His championship chances 100% gone now. No damage, but without a single shadow of doubt, Slayer's championship chances have vanished. Unless if Infamous and Slayer, no, Infamous and Nazareth crash or something. So, effectively, all Nazareth has to do now is finish, and he'll be alright. So, look, actually, ooh, hang on. Corey doesn't look like he's going to win. He's got 9 seconds of penalties. I don't think there's any shot of him winning. Only a 2-second gap behind. Yeah, he's going to finish second at the moment. Congratulations, champ. I mean, yeah, at the moment, yeah. But I wouldn't say it's over. It's not over until the end. It's on the last lap now. So this is it. 5 attempts now. Louis looking to hunt down Pecco. Tiger Val on the back of Corey, so at the moment Tiger Val's going to win, which is brilliant for him. He really deserves it. I think, to be fair, I think anyone who deserves it wins this race, but I think Tiger Val, been a long season, could have won a few races, but had to fight Nazareth, so which is hard enough in itself. Yep, Slade's dropped another position. That's the championship at the moment then. And that's just miraculously spins or crashes out. And you can all leave a like on the stream as it's the last one we're doing. Currently top 2 in Sector 3. Nazareth just entered Sector 3, same for Infamous. Sarge still in Sector 2. And so is the rest of the grid, except the 2 Ferraris who are in Sector 1 as Infamous gains yet another 3-second time penalty. I'll say it's gone again. No! Yeah, it's gone. That's it. I think he knows it as well. But that's it, as there is the fireworks for Tiger Val, who wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix and the season finale. And Corey claiming second, and here comes your world champion, and there he is, Nazareth, winning, not winning the title here in Abu Dhabi, in the United Arab Emirates, your world champion for the 2020-21 season in the Mercedes. All season he's worked hard, and that hard work has paid off for the Mercedes driver. And a really unfortunate end, or way to end, for Slayer, who has, I think he's just slowed down. I think he's out of fuel now as well. He's got a puncture, I think. I can hear it. Yeah, I believe Slayer now has a, yep, that's Slayer with a puncture as well, so. But here comes Nazareth spinning at the last corner. Honestly, good on him for finishing the race. I would have probably retired. He's I feel for him, but there he goes. Mark Kennedy is left, but there goes Nazareth. Slayer, good for him. Good on him for finishing the race. As Atmos has spun at the last corner. Oh, we got some donuts here as well. Oh, it's brilliant to see. Lovely to see from both Ferrari drivers there. Putting on a nice display at the end of the season. Brilliant to see. Really, really good to see. Good mark of respect from both drivers. Cole still having a bit of struggle with the donuts, but brilliant to see from both drivers there. But all credit to Nazareth for winning the title. He's been on it all season. There's a bit of front wing damage at the end. He's still going with the donuts as well. Forza Ferrari, yeah. And yeah, there's Nazareth. No, not Slayer. I feel for him, you know. I really do feel for him. But all credit to Nazareth, like all season long, been on it, and well done to him. Yes, he may have been a bit of a controversial driver in the server sometimes, but any good racer is. You know, any good racer never thinks they're wrong. You have to be selfish to be a racing driver. So, well done to him, and he thoroughly deserves a championship today, and all season long. What a brilliant driver. And there's his championship, as Atmos has finished now, and they're going, that's the end. Also, congrats to Tiger Val for winning the race. He deserves it as well after a long season of not winning one. I had damage for the full stint, first stint. Oh, really? Okay. Well, you don't need to worry about that. You've got the championship, but all credit to Nazareth. Surprised you got that. I honestly didn't think he would, but like as always in motor racing, anything can change. But congratulations to Nazareth, and it's so unfortunate for Slayer. He can come back next season and try again, or even in the post-season championship. I really do feel for him, but there is your final race results of the season. Tiger Val picking up a win. Corey with a remarkable recovery from last place to second. Nazareth, your world champion, in third. Infamous picking up a very respectable fourth place. Fifth for Becco. Louis for sixth. Sarge seventh. Slayer unfortunately down in eighth after a really good race. Atmos ninth. Cold Steel 10th. And your DNFs Say Ventino, Mark Kennedy, and A. Caliora. Said, good job, John. Thank you, mate. But I don't know what to say. This has been undoubtedly one of the best things I've done in my 5 years of YouTube, and I just want to thank Atmos for bringing me in, and to the whole server for this second I joined. Everyone was just so supportive and nice to me, and really did help me out and help me gain confidence in myself to do this sort of thing. And I just want to thank everyone here for that. Thanks to Ben as well for editing the highlights as well. Greatly appreciated to him. Thanks to anyone here, even if you're only here for a minute in this stream. Thanks to anyone here for watching them, even if it's only for a minute. It's so appreciated, and I couldn't have done this without you. And thanks to all my friends as well in real life for supporting me throughout the whole thing. And I hope to come back for next season. I really do want to, but for now this is it. And yeah, and also thanks for, I think without me doing this I would never got to 100 subs, and I never would be where I am now. I have so much more self-confidence throughout this whole thing, but yeah. Okay, mate, it's not the Oscars. Oh, that's the best line you've said all stream. But yeah, thanks to everyone, and I hope to be back next season. I really do. It's been thoroughly entertaining. All credit to Nazareth for winning. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. I'll be live next week. I'll be league racing though, so a bit of a change. But yeah, that's going to be the end from me. I might do the highlights, I'm not sure yet. But we're back to league racing. I'm going to get a little thing in the works. I've got loads of projects coming, so I hope to see you all there. But thank you everyone, one and all. And I'll see you whenever.